Hey, and welcome to episode 19 of Dragon Age Origins. Last time we left off, I said that I was gonna go to Hunliff for the Golem, and so we acquired a control rod whilst we were on our journey here. I believe it was around here we traveled there and we got a control rod, and now we can go here. But before I go do that, said that I was gonna talk with Liliana, Win, and Morrigan, and I wanted to buy something at Boden. And I also wanna go over the codexes a bit more. But before I do all that, I got a comment saying that whenever I did a quest or like it updated or completed, it quickly appears, and once it appears I can click on a message and this opens up to the specific one related to the message, so there's no need for me to look through my missions and like figure it out on my own which one it was exactly. If I just click on it, it directly puts it up for me, which is very nice and handy. And they also said that at the last paragraph of the Codex of the Companions, it mentions what they like. By that, you can give them gifts accordingly. And also, it's that each companion has a special gift improving his approval by 50, which grants them 2 levels of their bonus skill. And if you try to give it to someone else by accident, they immediately just reject it or just they don't accept it, which is very nice. So even if you think that one of the special items is given to or should be used for one of the other characters, like let's say there's like a special item for Morrigan, but you give it to Liliana will not accept it, and immediately you will understand and like, oh, it was meant for someone else, which is very cool. So they don't just automatically either dislike you for doing that, nor do they like accept it, so you don't fuck up in a way, you know. And we got some for the controls. So we have like runes and enchantments. All enchantable items in the party inventory, including those currently equipped, can be upgraded by an enchanter, so long as you always also have runes available. Select the item you wish to enchant, then drag and drop the desired runes on the slots of the item. I believe you can do this with Sandal. We could check it out in a bit. And then with the party camp, all of your party injuries are healed when you return to camp, which is very nice. Each party member also can be found somewhere in the camp, making it an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or just talk. And we have shape-shifting, Burning Man form. The Burning Man is immune to fire and can pass. This was from the Circle of Beja, okay? Shape-shifting, the Golem, the Fate shape-shifting, and the Spirit form. Then we also have specializations, so you have just qualified for a specialization, a customized form of a character's base class. Each offers a unique set of advanced talents and benefits. Characters may have up to 2 specializations, with the first becoming available at level 7 and the second at level 14. But first you will need a trainer. And then we also have stealth. And stealth makes it possible for you to deal devastating surprise attacks, lay traps, or to avoid immediate confrontation with your enemies. And then we also have quest related stuff. I don't believe I read this one, so we have a rolled up note. And it says, I hope whoever finds this can read it. I hate the thought of that my last words might be used on a kindling or make a forbid to wipe someone's bum. But that's happenstance for you, I suppose. My name is Brennan. I was born in Rainosphere. I grew apples once upon a time. When the Orlesians came to demand I bow to their emperor, I turned them away. They set fire to my orchids, to my house too, but I didn't care. I stood and watched them burn. Trees die eventually, houses fall. but my honor can be lost only if I let it. They came back a week later and demanded that I swear an oath. This time when I refused, they clapped me in irons. Now I'm here and I'll die in this place. It seems a foolish thing to die for, doesn't it? I could have said a few words and rebuilt my home, gone on with my life, as if nothing had changed. 100 generations of my family have lived and died on that land. I won't be the one to trade our family honor for apples. Whoever you are, whatever they've brought you here for, if you leave this place, I hope you'll go to Rain's Fair. There's no living remnant of us left there, but you'll find my family all the same. We are stamped on the earth. We are in the wind that rustles the trees. Tell my family how I died, and I promise you they'll hear. Brennan. I'm not sure where we got this from. We also have the Blackstone letter of conscription, and it says, "Dear friend, you are receiving this letter because you or someone else placed your name on an article of conscription, thereby pledging your life to the Blackstone irregulars. With war looming on all fronts, the irregulars must build their numbers. We are forced to call upon those who have sworn their assistance to make good on those oaths. Say farewell to your friends and family. While you may return to them, you must prepare them for the possibility that this will be your last day together. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Tauren." This letter is marked with the seal of the Blackstone Irregulars, so I'm guessing this is what we give every time we come across those people. Then we also have the Blackstone letter of condolences. "My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He died as he lived with the greatest honor, completing a task of vital importance to the guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Raynor Hawkwind." And it says this letter is also marked with the seal of the Blackstone. So I'm guessing these are for all the wives that we have to give the letters to. And then we have the Mages Collective. Despite the loyalist grasp on the mage political community, many libertarians and equitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in mages' daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker mandate, feel that the Chantry constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective, wherein members can submit requests and have them seen without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the Chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. From a treatise on magic and politics by First Enchanter Josephus. So there were some mages who they didn't like being constantly looked at by the Chantry, and they did their own stuff. Because from the way it sounds here, it's kind of like the mages are not allowed to do anything without first needing the Chantry's approval, and then also needing the Templars' approval. So they're kind of looked down upon very heavily. And then we also have the Scrolls of Banastor. To align with the power of the Fate is but the first of many steps. Further is to align the mind to the Fate rules and find the ties between the realm of the dream and the realm of flesh. This is the true power of blood magic. The flesh and the mind are inseparable, and therein lies the power to influence and control minds. Below the text are indecipherable runes and stains of blood and ink. Others may speak of sanctity of the mind. To those who know the true power of blood, this is foolishness. The mind is no more sacred than the knee, the small toe, or the ear. It is a man's organs of reasoning, nothing more, and true reasoning requires connection to the rhythm of blood, the tireless pounding of life. Interrupt this and even the mind is yours to control. Below this is a diagram of blood magic ritual in progress with no notation or description. And then we also have a letter from Friends of Red Jenny. The task was never promised to be easy. You said you could enter the Circle Tower and you were believed. Find a small painted box in the first Enchantress Irving's office and deliver it to the door marked in Denham as agreed. Or be prepared to find yourself hunted across Ferelden, Friends of Red Jenny. There's a sketched map of several doors, so it requires the box to be placed on it to block out false leads. I believe we did this as well. And then we also have Watchguard of the Reaching. I believe we read all of this, right? Yeah. And so we have Shaw Word, a collection of powerful but undirected thoughts coalesced in the Fade. Such a being is in direct opposition to singular focus and drive, distraction made flesh, the mind or minds that loosed his within. The Fate must have been powerful and ancient indeed. And then we have Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back, let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you find a life in the circle. If you find a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the first enchanters, or from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cash is in the study area. Middle a clove. Goodbye, Belgrus. And then we have Reynolds' plea. Should you find this note, I beg you please complete my task. I am Reynold, master mage and mentor to the misguided fool Hashir. It seems that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledge to pursue him to the ends of the world. If you are reading this, then my apprentice got up to me and choked me from my last breath. I beg you to delve into the ancient elven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. Should you do this, then I beg you keep the feldspar ring you find on my apprentice's finger as a token of my thanks, and you may never know profound failures such as that I feel as I write this. Reynolds. I'm not sure if, because when we found Reynolds' body there was an abomination next to him. Is that the apprentice or is that someone else that was made into an abomination? And then we have letter of termination. My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbor you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of supplies I sent to you to procure. Sincerely, the Mage Taraster. And I believe this is the letter that we always give to the apprentices, or to the last two apprentices that we met in Denham, because I believe the last one is in Orzammar. I think that's enough for now, and then we can go ahead and talk with Liliana.
Yes.
I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
I believe we did all of this already.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Yeah,
Which
no,
one?
I believe we did all of this. Yeah.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Never mind. Let's talk with Win then.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
We talk more with her?
Is there something you need?
Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you will be able to return if you choose so.
Perhaps.
I think we could ask her something, right?
Is there something you need?
I would like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
How did they know you were a mage?
I set a boy on fire.
Ooh. Why?
It's a long story. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Was he seriously hurt?
I had singed his hair and eyebrows. but injured little other than his pride. Who knows what they would have done to me had he been more seriously hurt. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Were the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road.
Aw.
I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
What is life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately.
Yikes.
Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, meant lack of focus, and we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
Danger from what?
From Fade spirits. If we were careless, they would enter our minds, and we would become abominations. Without the circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
There's nothing else I want to discuss right now. So I feel like that's about it for Win with
Is
her
there
questions.
something you need?
I'd like to ask you something about Circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Let's go over then and talk with Morrigan. Here we go. I don't think she will have anything to say,
What
but
do
we
you
can
wish of
see.
me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I think I did that already.
What do you wish of me?
Here we go. What about discuss something personal?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, so let's go to Bodan then. And we can look at his wares.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Have you heard any rumors?
There's terrible news. Everyone is talking about a battle in the north between Logain's men and Ban Bronik. The ban was utterly crushed. Someone told me that he was meeting with Logain to talk terms, but I don't believe it. Surely Logain would never attack someone attempting to parley. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Let me see your wares, Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I need this for sure. Here we go. Can buy that. And oh, what else should I get? Got some good things here, perhaps. Spell power, nature damage. I feel like the other one was better that we saw in Danarim. But I wanna see how the runes work, especially. Can see that with Sandal.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Oh, he has also like goods on his own. Okay, so this is mine. So I can put on enough. It's slow rune, chance to reduce movement speed. Or flame. I have a bunch of flame. Or silverite, lightning, frost. Or it's expert frost and a journeyman frost. And then also paralyze. Perhaps can we put this on? So we get +3 cold damage. And Let's try that out for now, and perhaps Alistair can do a flame. There we go. And Severin, he already has a lightning one. Can we put anything else for him? Can we put 2 of the lightning, or does that not, like, make anything better? Like, is it better to have, like, 2 different kind of things on it, or 2 of the same? Please let me know if you know this the answer to that. What else should I do then? I think I'll leave it be now for Saffron.
Enchantment?
I would like to see what other goods you
Oh,
have.
certainly, I can do that for you. Just come with me.
Is it the same stuff? Yeah, it is. Looks like he has some good stuff though. Master and Grandmaster. Oh, Grandmaster Frost as well. Perhaps we can get this. It's a lot though, but let's see. And I can put that on. This is also a gift. It looks like we can get that. And this is a gift. Another gift. Can buy one for now. Apparently a lump of charcoal is a gift. A rotten onion is a gift as well. And I think that's about it for now. Let's go back to Sandal.
Enchantment!
And perhaps I can put on this. Let's get this off. Or perhaps I can just do both for now. And if it's not the right thing to do, just let me know and I can take it off. And then I also quickly want to interact with Malachite. Ah, he's peeing. We can pet him. There we go. I'm guessing there's nothing special of an interaction. We can pet him again. There we go. Okay, let's head out then. We can go to Hunlif. Who shall we bring? Oh yeah, I also changed Alice's armor up a bit. And Stan as well. Stan's armor just changed colors. But who shall I bring? I think I'll bring Alistair. And let's bring Liliana
Indeed.
and Wyndon.
Yes.
Or should I bring Morrigan? Or perhaps can we do it like
Of
this?
all the-
Indeed.
Yes.
Just bring 2 mages. Here we go, we can go to Hunlif. If it doesn't work out, I can always change the party, I believe. Here we go. And we arrived at the village of Hunlif. Let's go here. Oh, why are there bodies hanging here? Ooh, Darkspawn. Here we go. Can target them. You can target this dude, Alistair.
I am ready.
You can do Mighty Blow on me.
By the ancestors.
There we go. Target them. You can pummel. Perhaps Morrigan you can do... Ah, that one's already down, never mind. We're doing pretty good.
Most excellent.
There we go. Doesn't look like they dropped anything. But I wanted to get this.
Very well.
Also, there's something there. Perhaps we can go around and get that? I wonder why the Darkspawn are here. And why there's so many dead bodies just hanging about. Yep, there's more Darkspawn here. Any emissaries? Doesn't look like it so far. So we can target them and do pummel. Alistair. Ah, let's wait a bit for you to come here. Here we go. We can do Sunder Arms. Here we go, Alistair. You can target this dude. And then perhaps
Direct
we
me.
can go with Morrigan here and do Cone of Cold somewhere. Like here. Can do this and like that. I think I froze myself, yeah.
Right.
That's okay though. We can target this dude and then you can target him with Winter's Grasp.
We must strike. Quickly.
Here we go, we can target them. We'll help out Morgan. Here we go. Target this dude. Mighty Blow. And Thunder Arms. There we go. And then let's get this dude. 2 archers. Oh, they're fleeing. Here we go. Can do Pummel. Okay. I was thinking maybe Alistair could get the other archer, but they're both taken care of. Here we go. He's got some money. What about the Hurlock here? The Deathroot Extract. And the Genlock has a lesser health poultice. And what about
I shall do
here? Deathroot Extract. There's also a chest here called Olaf's chest. Let's see. Can we open it up?
It shall be done.
There's a key required for that. Okay. Perhaps we have to come back for that later on. There's a barrel here though that we can interact with.
Very well.
With leather boots. There we go. There's Deathroot up here. Take that. And more Darkspawn here. A lot of Darkspawn. Okay. Any emissaries? I don't see any at the moment. So let's target the Alpha and we can do Mighty Blow. Alistair. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see emissaries. You can target this one and do a shield bash. And then perhaps you can go ahead here and just do Cone of Cold. There we go. Winter Grasp him. There we go. We can do Thunder Arms. Here we go. We can do Pummel. Here we go. We almost got the Alpha. Okay, how are you guys doing here? Not amazing. Can do Cone of Cold though. Let's get a bit here so we don't target the dog. There we go. And then we can also do Winter's Grasp in a bit.
As you wish.
There we go. I'm not doing good. We can take a lesser health. There we go. And we can do Mighty Blow.
A bit more dying, please.
Okay, we can target them. Okay. There's a bunch of archers now. So let's get these ones up there. And then we can target this dude.
As you say.
Here we go. We'll do Thunder Arms. There we go, that's one. Then we can go here. He's running away. Morrigan. You can go here. And do Winter's Grasp.
So be it.
There we go. Is that it? I believe so. Let's go with this. And there's a chest here. We got some money from that.
Very well.
We got a large wooden round shield. Nice. Is there anything else? Oh no, there's a villager here. With a bloodied bronze key. Dried blood clings to this heavy iron key. You find it in Hunlift, tucked into the pocket of a dead villager. Is this perhaps the Olaf's? There's a
I
genlock
shall do
here. And another here.
Very well.
And the Alpha. A broken chest with sapphire and large clear lightning crystal. What about here? There's a note that looks like. A note from the Hunlith Village Council. Perhaps you can read that in a bit. And it looks like this is the golem. The basket is almost empty. Most of the bird seeds seems to have been well. I didn't read it fast enough. Let's interact with the golem. Let's continue.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Let's activate it. Dulev Gar. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Let's continue then. Huh. So the golem is unresponsive to the control rod and common words you acquired from Felix. Perhaps there are still survivors in the village who could shed some light on the golem's current state. Let's see, go back here first, and I want to check out if the key that we got was from the chest here or not. And then we can perhaps check out the map here a bit more. There we go. It was. So we got Olaf's prized cheese knife. It looks like it's pretty good. And a small clear lightning crystal. Let's take that. Here we go, and we can go back and see what we can do there. I wonder why it's not working. Is it broken perhaps? Did something go wrong? Looks like we can head in here. So let's go in. Wilhelm's Shale. Let's see what this is about. We got a strange crystal cluster with natural crystals and a chest with a long sword. Here we go. And what's down here?
As you say.
Ooh, more Darkspawn. Let's target them. Do thunder arms. Okay, Morrigan, perhaps you can do Cone of Cold here. That one is dead almost already. We can do it like this. There we go. Let's target them. I can do Mighty Blow. There we go. Target the Hurlock. And do Pummel. Oh, Win. It's not good for you to go here. Let's go back. There we go. Morrigan. Perhaps you can do Cone of Cold here.
Run while you can.
Or Alistair is taking care of them already. So perhaps you can do it like this. Take care of these two. There we go. And then let's get you out of the way of them. And target this one for now. And then I can do Mighty Blow here. There we go. Target this dude. Do Pummel. Ooh, Morrigan is not doing amazing. But they're taking care of them both. Here we go. Alistair is reloading as well with his power. We can do Thunder Arms. There we go. We got that one. We target them. There we go. Let's get this stuff. Got a deep mushroom. There's a genlock here that we can loot. A charred
I shall do it.
corpse that has elf root.
It shall be
Genlock
done.
here with acid flasks. Some more money from that one. There's a chest here. Here we go with a studded leather armor. Anything here? Looks like it.
It shall be done.
More money from that one and a barrel
Very well.
with elf root. Nice. Let's go down here then and see what is happening here exactly. Wilhelm Special Brew. You can get that as a gift. A dark colored ale gives off a thick oaky smell. Swirling it into the tankard, you notice it takes on an unexpected glow. Take that, there we go. And what's down here? Ooh, there's a dead body. It looks like a villager. Okay, there is an emissary here. So let's target them first. Here we go. We can do mighty blow. There we go, Thunder Arms. Okay, Alistair, you can help me out here. Same with Morrigan. There we go, and do this. And then this two we can do Winter Grasp. There we go. The emissary is almost down. There we go. Let's help out Morgan here. Here we go, and can do a Thunder Arms. Nice. Target them. And the mighty blow. There we go. Target them. And target them because they're going after Win. Here we go. Do a pummel.
Come, let us end this.
There we go. And there are these archers up here. Target this
By the
dude.
ancestors.
The Thunder Arms. And then there's this guy left. There we go. Whew. Let's get all of this. There's a decade-old letter. Let's see. There's a genlock here. Herlock here with a lesser health poultice. Glowing
shall do it.
crystal. Can take that. More genlocks here with money, which is always nice. I wonder what this is about. There's like a barrier here. Can we talk with any of them?
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
A merchant told me about this place actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about Shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Oh, he's a mage? Looks like we can head through, right? No?
That damnable Golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Who killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
How do you even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Sure, we can take care of that. Can we still go out here? Okay, so it looks like we can head up here. I'm not sure what that leads to. But so let's see what it says. So we have to find a young girl in the tower. Deep in the cellars of the mage's ruined tower, a handful of villagers have survived the Darkspawn onslaught, taking refuge behind the tower's magical defense. One of the survivors is Matthias, son of the tower's original owner. Matthias begs you to rescue his daughter Amelia, who ran deeper into the cellar and is now trapped beyond further unknown dangers and enchantments. You have agreed to find her and return her safely to her father. I believe there were also some notes about this place as well. So we have a note to from the Hunliff Village Council. So we have Mistress Matilda. The council was unanimously agreed to put in charge of the decorations for Hunliff's upcoming harvest festival. We all adore what you did with the village for the winter solstice. As usual, the statue must be adorned with items that capture the essence of the season. Iris kindly offered to use her wide-brimmed straw hat with the berries and daisies and would love to see it on the statue. Farmer Goodman will also donate some of his baby pumpkins. We think garland of small pumpkins and ribbons draped about the statue's shoulders would be lovely. Whatever you decide will be splendid, I'm sure, and we are all looking forward to it. Councilman Murray. And we also have a decade-old letter. And Madam, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution, and that indeed we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I am disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Merrick during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's Golem was responsible for his murder. The Golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Maker keep you, First Enchanter Arlen. I'm not sure where the others would be, but I feel like if I get across another codex, I'll just immediately click on it, so it will come to me, so I can read it immediately. But let's go down here and see if
It
his
is
daughter
begun,
is safe
as
or
you
not.
say. Very well.
Ooh, what was that?
It shall be done.
Got some lyrium dust here. Ooh, it's a dead man here. And a bunch of shades. A dust wraith as well? I don't think I ever came across this one. We can do mighty blow. There we go. We can do sunder arms. Here we go. And pommel. Perhaps Morrigan, you can do this. Cone of cold. There we go. How is Wind doing? Doing okay. And Alistair as well. I can continue attacking him. Here we go, can do Thunder Arms. Ooh. There we go. Can attack them. And I believe that's it. Yeah. So Dust Wraith here. And he's got a Spirit Shard, Harvest Festival Ring, and a Remarkable Greenstone, which is a gift. Let's see. There's a chest here. There we go, with an injury kit, nice, a greater warmth balm, and a large clarifier crystal. But we lost the lyrium potion, that's okay. I feel like we're doing pretty good on that. There's a book here, the Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. Let's see. It's quite long, so it says 13th Plutanus. The interrogation of the demon is going well and is rather fascinating, provided that what is saying is true. I have sent all my research so far to the first enchanter Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possessions if the Chantry does not let us research it? 20 Alufista. Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again. Today, at this time, I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad, all he wants is to know why his father spent so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. 28 Alufista. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiment upon it. I am so near a breakthrough, I am certain. Perhaps it is best if I focus on the demon. 2 Matrinalis. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. 11 Matrinalis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all cost. Or did it lead me to the information by seeking to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. 19 Umbralia. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. There are no further entries. From the Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm Zulsbacher? Bacher? So I'm guessing he did the experiments on the dust rift that we came across now. And also said young Eamon. So this must have been some time ago. Some more crystals here, because I believe Eamon now is quite old. Or maybe not quite, but at least a bit older.
Climbed a tree. Don't cats like to be in trees?
Ooh. Oh, that's the daughter.
Oh, look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
Ooh, the dog does not like it.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
Step away from the creature, Amalia. Hurry.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber.
Ooh.
No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome.
Is this the demon
It
that
seems we
Wilhelm
are at
took
an
care
impasse,
of?
so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl, you mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Ooh, I'll let you go, but you need to leave the girl.
But I do like this one.
I like you too, Kitty.
But if it means escaping this prison, I am willing to leave on my own. I agree to your terms. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Let's see what it says. Free the demon. Matthias' daughter Amelia is unharmed but held captive by a demon that is taking the form of a cat. The demon is restrained by the mechanisms Willem placed in the room so long ago and has asked for your help to free it. You have agreed to free the demon and allow it to possess Amelia. Wait, what? No, I don't think that was the case.
I am still trapped. What is the matter?
Wait, why does it says that we don't want it to possess her? Let's just
Father
figure
doesn't like
out
cats, but he never met Kitty.
what we have to do exactly. So we have to change it somehow. Oh, okay. Let's not go in there. There we go.
I shall do it.
Ah, so we can move it. Okay, I see. Alistair. Okay. I'm
Kitty says
guessing
Grandpa
we have to
Wilhelm
move
locked her up in
this.
his room. Isn't that awful?
Perhaps you can move it like that. But it goes back. Okay. So it points to the direction. of where it goes. Perhaps? And I'm guessing it has to go there, so it has to go like this. Perhaps,
As you say.
what if we do it like
It is begun.
My best
this?
I
friend.
shall do it.
Whoops. There we go. And then instead of that, can they all like hold their precision? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's move this one
I was
there
thinking
then.
Very
about
well.
the sun, silly.
Can move this. Move that. Wind, please move out. There we go. Move
Very
this. 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 And then this. There we go. And then let's see, is there more that points
Tell me a
up?
story.
There is here. Perhaps we can move it like this.
It is begun.
There we go. Okay, there's a lot here. There we go. Move this back.
Very well.
There we go, like that.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like
Okay, let's move out
daffodils.
of the
It
way.
shall be done.
There we go. Put this there, put that there, put that there as well. And then we just need this. There we go. And then this one as well.
Very well. It shall be done.
Guys, stop going through the fire, please.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Well, it's a demon after all. I wouldn't say that's awful. Okay, and then we need this one as well. So perhaps you can move it like
It
that.
is begun.
Okay, who's standing in the fire? Wind, get out, please. Okay. The dog as well. Don't go there.
It shall be
I
done.
always
we
wanted
go.
a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Get this there. Get
It
this
shall be
there.
done. Very well. As you say.
Here we go. This and like that. We did it.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Keep your hands off the girl,
I
demon.
have changed my mind. I like the girl. I do not think I will find another like her.
Oh, so I get to go with you after all?
No. No, I won't allow it.
Ugh, I will take her anyhow. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Oh, here we go. It's a desire demon. We can take care of her. Okay, let's target it and we can do mighty blow. Morrigan disapproves for some reason. Okay. Alistair, you can also target the desire demon for now. Here we go. We can do Thunder Arms. Okay. Why is her health? Oh, we all got frozen? Jesus.
Ready.
Okay. Morgan, are you still frozen? Yes. Am I frozen? No, not anymore. Okay, let's take this then. There we go. You're healing me. Can you also heal me? You already did, it looks like. Let's get you out of here. And then Morgan, you can go here. There we go. And do Cone of Cold here. There we go. I can perhaps... No. Okay. Thank you, Morgan. You healed me up. That's nice. Am I still targeting her? Am I stuck? Oh, I think I was. Or like some kind of like grasp from the demon. We can take a lesser health poultice. There we go. And do mighty blow. There we go.
I think we work well together.
Ooh, we actually did it. Nice.
It shall be done.
Let's see. There's an instance of awareness. Helm of Hunlef. Ooh, it looks pretty good. And then Court of Shattered Dreams. Perhaps we can give... Oh, wait, it's for mages. I thought it was like a thing for dogs, but it's a belt. Never mind. We can give that perhaps to either Morrigan or Win. Morgan doesn't have a belt. She has this. So let's give it to Morgan. There we go. I'm glad that the girls are okay and that she didn't get possessed by the cat. Oop, wrong thing. There we go. Let's get out of here then and see how the girl's doing. Ooh, what was that? Oh, shades appeared. Let's target this one. Alistair. Alistair, you can take care of this one. Here we go. Can do shield bash. I can do mighty blow.
Very well.
There we go.
It is a fine thing we've done.
There we go. I feel like there's something else here. Because I just heard like something laugh. But I'm not sure. Let's go here. And up here. Yep, more shades. Ooh, quite a lot. We can target this one. There we go. And Alistair, you can take care of this one.
Right.
Perhaps you can do this. Just cone of cold. I hope it doesn't target anyone of our party, that is. I am frozen. And Alistair. Okay, never mind. That was not amazing. Can target them and do Winter's Grasp. There we go. Okay. And we can target this dude. No? Do lightning. There we go. Is there more or no? It looks like Alistair leveled up. Here we go. We can put some in strength and then dexterity. There we go. And then next up, I need more cunning for that. Okay. Oh wait, perhaps I could put more here. There we go, and get that for him. And then for this, perhaps I can get Mental Fortress, or is there anything here? There's Shield Expertise. I think I'll get Mental Fortress, so the temple has learned to focus on duty, gaining a large bonus to mental resistance. Let's get this done. There we go. Oh wait, didn't it do it? Ah, there we go. Here we go. And let's head forward. Up here. And here she is.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
You're welcome. So it was almost the same, just a little bit different it looked like. How do we get out? I'm guessing via here? Let's see. Yes. Ah, here we are. I'm guessing we can go now to Shale. Here we go. Doolan Harn. Is it working? Oh, it is.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
And how do you know I'm not a mage?
It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming.
2 mages.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
I take it that wouldn't concern you.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
They're referring to me as it. I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
You killed your former master?
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Golem, stop crushing my head. Ah!
I notice you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
And how do I know you can be trusted?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod?
Good point.
They haven't killed it yet. I consider this a good sign.
You are welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
I want to say this, but I don't know if it is rude. I don't want to like be rude to him either and be like, "Oh well, thank you for stating the obvious." Because he's got a good point, but like at the same time, it doesn't look like Shale wants to attack us or do anything or cause us any harm, so to say. Perhaps I can just say it's coming with us, no question.
Seems like it'll be trouble, but it's your call.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Hello, Shale. I am Amethyst. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Here we go. So we got an achievement, rock and hard place, and a hard place. Let's see. Perhaps we can get her instead of win. There we go. Ooh, why does he disapprove so much? Huh. So we got Shale. What can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the dwarven army, holding back the tides of Darkspawn that flooded out the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads or of coming to Hunlif. Only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Amethyst unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter malfunctioning golem to the menagerie companions. A menagerie of companions. I wonder why he disapproves so much about this. It's a bit weird. Could be a lot of use to us, I would say. Do we need to level it up? No, it doesn't look like it. I wonder what kind of armor they wear. Oh, it's just crystals. Ah, is that why we collected those? So now she has a spirit crystal, but we can also do large fire, which is 1 strength defense, 30 fire resistance, and 1 stamina. That sounds pretty good. We also got dexterity, electrical resistant, 2 armor, and physical resistance. I would say this one is good for now. What is this for? I'm not sure what this does. Maybe it's like a item she can have? Perhaps it's this? So we have 2% melee critical chance. Okay, let's just see which has more damage. So this is 6.5, 5.5, 6.5, 5.5, 6.5, 5.5, 5.5, and 6.5. Okay, let's just look at the 6.5. So 2% melee critical chance and free all weapon damage and fire damage. And then also armor penetration, critical backstab damage, and cold damage. And then we have +2 dexterity, 4 attack, and electricity damage, and constitution, +2 health generation. This looks pretty good actually. I think I'll do this one for now. There we go. Is it better perhaps to just match them? So like have both fire and fire, or is it better to just do natural and like other things that come along with it? So like, let's see. So just have like 1 fire and then the other one be ice or lightning. So I'm guessing that's it for that. Okay, we can save here. Perhaps we can go... Oh wait, there's something here. Or is this where we came from? I think that's where we came from. I think that we can go back to camp then, and perhaps we can talk with Shale and see where we can go from there. Here we go. Oh, it's a cutscene. Chicken. What? Did it just kill a chicken? Here we go. Let's go to camp. And let's go see where Shale is at. Ah, Shale is here. Next to Soda, Sandal and Bodan. I almost combined their names.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
She approves of that. What's with the heavy size?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
I don't think our chances are so bad.
Oh, how adorable. Such hope is sweet to see, if a bit alarming. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
It doesn't like birds.
Oh.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
I am told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent?
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me, so they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it has nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Ooh, we got plus 12. That's good. Let's see if we can say anything else. Can we say this, or is this a bit rude? Let's see. I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
Being different isn't so bad.
Did I say it was bad? Huh. It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval.
Oh, that's
I
not what I
don't know
meant.
what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
I agree. Being a golem would be handy.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Oh. Ooh, so we got a new ability? Inspired, minor strength. That's good. Let's see how high the relation is. Shale, here we go. So, they're neutral, but it's plus 27. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can talk with any of them.
Yes?
Of
course.
Questions. Perhaps I can do this. What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
I mean, what changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
Can I say I'm a growing girl?
I'll say. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't hit me. I bruise easily. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I've had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself.
Ooh.
I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
You will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
There we go. I think I will leave this episode here for now. And then in the next one we could go to the Urn of Sacred Ashes, which I believe should be around here. Yeah, the village of Haven, a remote village nestled in the mountains. It is not even marked on most maps. So I think we're gonna do that next. Perhaps we could talk more with the people here. Read some more of the codexes here that we have as well. And then we can do that. So see you guys then. Bye.